First of all, you might be thinking, who is Deep Humor? Well, Deep Humor is a channel that has about a little over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he has made a reputation for himself. He mainly talks about how YouTube is going on a downward trajectory because of some stupid stuff like AI age verification, which I didn't support. And in his latest video, he put in YouTube is age restricting violent video games. What? YouTube is supposed to age restrict violent video games because violent video games are supposed to go for people over the age 18. So why not limit the amount of video games that are given to kids to the ones that are basically allowed to be purchased by them and to be given to them? I don't know. But it's not just that. Deep Humor has some falsehoods that we might be on. For me, and I hope that this is not true, but I think Deep Humor might be alt-right in the political spectrum. I think he's all right. If I'm not true, just tag down in the comments if I'm not true, or if that Deep Humor is unbiased when it comes to politics. But essentially, it's getting to a point where Deep Humor is starting to basically get annoying. It's getting annoying on me. I'm going to get annoyed by him. The bottom line is for Deep Humor, he believes that targeting YouTube is the best option. He targets AI. Just hold off on that. AI can be used for good. It can be used for good, like helping you do simple tasks, or you using AI to help you, but Deep Humor believes that AI is being used in a dangerous and manipulative way where it's being used by social media companies to control the people. I have not seen that. All I've seen that is dangerous and manipulative is AI slop, which YouTube can't control that. They can't control that. It's the channels that are programming it that they have to control it. And those channels are mainly outside the US, like in South Asia, Southeast Asia, maybe even China, South Korea, Japan, right around the Asia and Africa region where these AI slop channels are gaining momentum. But Deep Humor, whom I believe lives in the United Kingdom, knows that his audience is primarily targeted at Americans. But if you look at the comment sections of his video, all you see in the comment sections most of the time are just clippy profiles. Just clippies. Just clippy. And clippy is a symbol for AI resistance. But the original creator of this clippy revolution intended for it to be used against mega companies such as Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple for unfair business practices, not for AI. But it started to turn. But it's getting more and more annoying by the day because, yes, I do think that AI age verification shouldn't happen because it's people's choices if they wanted to do AI, use AI, or not to use it. But Deep Humor is posting way too much stuff when it comes to AI. So I'm just giving him a fair warning about some stuff that may not be true, according to him. Also, YouTube has made a lot of changes when it comes down to their UI platform, to their Shorts UI, long form UI, the overall UI, the usage of AI. They're moving on. And Deep Humor wants to take us back to a time where YouTube isn't AI generated. I do think YouTube will still continue on, But I do think that by the end of the 2030s, let's say, maybe closer to 2040, YouTube is primarily going to be AI generated, which I will not support in any kind of condition, but it is what it is when it comes to the future. Also, YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar company, so you really can't challenge them because money, you got money. So, yeah, we can't really challenge them in any way when it comes to AI age verification. Deep Humor is the one that does it most of the time, but he repeats it over and over and over again to the point where his fan base, his loyal fan base, riles up in favor of him and to basically defend him whenever he does something wrong. But the bottom of the line is, if you receive something from Deep Humor, take it with a grain of salt because it may not be true. Like, for example, his latest video, YouTube may age restrict violent video games. What video games are we talking about? That's the problem we have with Deep Humor. He doesn't go too specific about the profiles of everybody. People are different. Let's say a 17-year-old from the US is much more likely to get a violent video game than, say, a 17-year-old from Japan. Even though they're both 17, where they live and how they were taught might be different. So take that upon the Deep Humor to figure that out. So to conclude, I believe that Deep Humor is somebody who has a bright future upon himself to become a multi-million subscriber channel, but I do think that he needs to fine-tune some of his videos to where it doesn't primarily target AI necessarily, but just targets big companies. That'll be all for this video. Thank you, y'all, for watching this video. Hope y'all are going to like this video. Hope y'all subscribe. Hope y'all share this video to anyone else so they could join. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.